Hey there, I'm Rob Finger, and welcome to my reel. Here's my contact information, here's some timestamps, now let's get right into it. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Rob Finger. Good news for beer lovers as a new brewery has opened up over in the town of Mexico.
Anybody else have some predictions for us tonight?
I see the Dallas Stars winning just because I want local boy Thomas Harley to bring the cup back to Syracuse.
What about you, Rob?
Well, I did notice that it was remarkably warmer outside. Let's go to our Storm Team 10 meteorologist, Ella O'Connor, with more on the weather.
New York's mayor-elect Zoran Mamdani is scheduled to meet President Donald Trump at the White House Friday after months of trading insults during the mayoral race. I've always kind of had the half a mind to get a cat. The only thing that stopped me is my father's allergic to them.
That'll do it. Yeah, that'll do it.
You know, Michelle, I've been hearing rumors about snow coming this weekend.
Me too.
The company joked the Crooks took its slogan a little too literally. It's one very sweet heist.
What are your guys' favorite Thanksgiving foods?
So I have a little bit of a hot take here. I really like cranberry sauce, but the one that like comes in the can that you have to like slice. Okay. I like it. It's a thing. It's a thing of me, and believe it or not, my grandfather. That's my hot take for tonight.
Skip's fantastic character.
Absolutely, voiced by Mark Hamill, and they've got him back, which I'm very happy about. After the break, we sit down with an Oswego alumni with quite a bit of experience here in WTOP.
Stick around.
That's all I got for my full forecast. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you very much, Ryan. More on that tornado Ryan mentioned. A tornado warning was issued today by the National Weather Service, which extended into Sullivan County after seeing the start of a severe thunderstorm. At around 12:21 this afternoon, the NWS radar officially confirmed a tornado within the storm. The Weather Service warned that gusty winds could knock down tree limbs, blow around unsecured objects, and cause dangerous flying debris. The tornado warning expired at around 1:06 p.m. As of 3:30 p.m., there were no reported injuries. And earlier today, Governor Kathy Hochul awarded $250 million to Salt City constructors in order to complete Phase 1 of the I-81 project in Syracuse. Crews will be removing signage of the viaduct through downtown finally, signaling that the project is leaving its initial stages. As part of the next phase, construction will begin on the south side with the conversion of I-81 to Business Loop 81 between Birch Street and Colvin Street, with the addition of a new roundabout to act as the gate of entry to downtown Syracuse.
A man accused of kidnapping a child last August made an agreement with prosecutors last Friday that will end in his deportation. The defendant, one Ricardo Ledesma Romero, came to Fulton in August of 2025, kidnapped a child, and was apprehended in Belmont in the Southern Tier, with the victim being found unharmed. After multiple appearances in the Fulton City Court, he appeared Friday in Oswego's County Court, where he pled guilty to third-degree burglary, entry of a building with intent to commit a crime.
Thank you very much, Ryan. The Novelis aluminum plant has caught fire after its first costly disaster in September. Officials say that this is the third reported fire of the plant in 2 months, with the second smaller fire on October 10th. Multiple local fire departments responded to the call, with alarms sounding to workers at around 8:45 this morning. This third fire appeared to have started in the same place where the original fire broke out on September 16th. Everyone was evacuated safely with no reported injuries. Ozfest Oswego's yearly campus celebration is coming up in just a week and a half on May 8th, and plans are underway for all the festivities. Daytime activities will include carnival rides, inflatables, food trucks, vendors, and more, with the main attraction being the concert in the Deborah F. Stanley Arena. World-renowned rapper A Boogie with the Hoodie will headline the event, with tickets on sale from now until May 7th. Former Harvard University president and current professor Larry Summers apologized to his students after emails from the Epstein files were released last week. The emails showed years of exchanges between Summers and Epstein, with Summers making some sexist comments as well as seeking romantic advice from Epstein. These emails and comments came well after Epstein had pleaded guilty on 2 felony prostitution charges. A video from a Harvard student reveals what Summers had to say. The university spokesperson told the Harvard Crimson student newspaper that Harvard will launch an investigation into Summers' relationship with Epstein, as well as others that may be involved. Welcome back to WTOP 10 Nightly News. Tonight, we're doing another interview with someone who is already quite familiar with our studio.
We would like to welcome alumni and former WTOP 10 member Michael Hurst.
Hi.
Well, Michael, welcome back to WTOP here after, how long has it been here?
Well, I was here from 2006 to 2010.
Wow, so quite a long time. And I mean, in that span of time, you've also seen quite a bit of transition with this studio as well.
Yeah, I was here during sort of a bit of a unique time because my time here kind of spanned both the old and the new. So when I first came here, TOP and NYO and the Oswegonian, they were all in the basement of Hewitt. So I was part of the crew that helped move all the equipment from Hewitt up to here, because none of this existed yet. I mean, I would go to eat lunch at Cooper, and I could see the progress on this building as they built it. So that's just a little anecdote, I guess.
Wow, so it sounds like you were then very involved, especially in creating this environment that we have here for the studio now. What was your exact position with WTOP?
So when I first got here, I started out as a reporter, for the news. And at that time, I didn't really know what I was doing. But the news director that I had at the time there was, instrumental in, mentoring me, guiding me, teaching me the ropes. And eventually, I kind of did every single job here. And then the final role was news director. So I was news director from 2009 to 2010. And then I was, the leader, following in the former leader's footsteps.
Yeah, I mean, you obviously got quite a bit of experience from WTOP. I mean, where has it taken you in your professional life?
I've done a wide variety of things. After I graduated, I worked for a company called Encompass Digital Media. Their client was A&E and the History Channel, so I worked in broadcast operations. So I was responsible for basically, making sure the channel stayed on the air. The little bug you see in the bottom corner, I was responsible for making sure that always was there. Channel branding. I did that for about 5 years. Left there, came back to Watertown, where I'm from, and I was the morning show producer at WWNY for a while, and I produced over 3,000 newscasts there in the 3 years I was there. Morning news, you do 5 shows a day, so it adds up very quickly, and that's why that number is so big. It sounds impressive, but it's really,
Well, that is awesome. I see that you do have some trinkets here with you from your time at Oswego. In the interest of nostalgia, do you want to maybe tell us a story or two, your favorite stories from working here?
Sure. So these are, and I don't know if anybody can zoom in on these maybe, but so these are our White House press passes. So
wow.
when I was news director, President Obama came to Albany International, and there was another guy that worked here. His name was Barry, and he was from the Albany area. So he kind of gave me the idea to, hey, why don't you just reach out to the White House and we'll see if we can cover Obama's visit here. So even though obviously Albany's not local to here, it's he's here in upstate New York, right? So we put our names in, we got on the list, and got up at about 4 o'clock in the morning and drove to Albany. And then we got a package on the air that night, for news. Went all the way there, covered the event. I think he was speaking at community college in the area. We didn't get a chance to go there, but we did. We were able to get on the tarmac when Air Force One landed, which was really cool.
Wow.
So that's what these are. They're White House press passes.
Wow.
So,
wow. All the places that WTOP can take a man here. Well,
yeah.
Thank you very much, Michael, for joining us here. Well, when WTOP 10 Nightly News continues, the latest on this here government shutdown.